evidence. The focus of this book, however, is not on such mistakes, no matter how grave they may be. It is on major scientific blunders. By scientific blunders, I mean particularly serious conceptual errors that could potentially jeopardize entire theories and game plans, or could, in principle at least, hold back the progress of science. Human history teems with stories of momentous blunders in a wide range of disciplines. Some of these consequential errors go all the way back to the scriptures or to Greek mythology. In the book of Genesis, for instance, the very first act of Eve, the biblical mother of all living humans, was to yield to the crafty serpent and to eat the forbidden fruit. This monumental lapse in judgment led to no less than the banishment of Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden and, at least according to the 13th century theologian Thomas Aquinas, even to humans being eternally denied access to absolute truth. In the Greek mythology, Paris's misguided elopement with the beautiful Helen, the wife of the king of Sparta, brought about the total destruction of the city of Troy. But these examples don't even begin to scratch the surface. Throughout history, neither renowned military commanders nor famous philosophers or groundbreaking thinkers were immune to serious blunders. During World War II, the German Field Marshal Fedor von Bock foolishly repeated Napoleon's ill-fated attack on Russia in 1812. Both officers failed to appreciate the insurmountable powers of General Winter, the long and harsh Russian winter for which they were woefully unprepared. The British historian A.J.P. Taylor once summarized Napoleon's calamities this way: "Like most of those who study history, he, Napoleon, learned from the mistakes of the past how to make new ones." In the philosophical arena, the great Aristotle's erroneous ideas on physics, such as his belief that all bodies move toward their natural place, fell just as wide off the mark as did Karl Marx's awry predictions on the imminent collapse of capitalism. Similarly, many of Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic speculations, be it on the death instinct, a supposed impulse to return to a pre-life state of quietude, or on the role of an infantile Oedipus complex in the neuroses of women, have been found to be pathetically amiss, to put it mildly. You may think, okay, people made mistakes, but surely when it comes to some of the greatest scientists of the past 2 centuries, such as the twice Nobel laureate Linus Pauling or the formidable Albert Einstein, they were correct at least in those theories for which they are best known, right? After all, hasn't the intellectual glory of modern times been precisely in the establishment of science as an empirical discipline and of error-proof mathematics as the language of fundamental science? Were then the theories of these illustrious minds and of other comparable thinkers truly free of serious blunders? Absolutely not. The purpose of this book is to present in detail some of the surprising blunders of a few genuinely towering scientists, and to follow the unexpected consequences of those blunders. At the same time, my goal is also to attempt to analyze the possible causes for these blunders, and, to the extent possible, to uncover the fascinating relations between those blunders and features or limitations of the human mind. Ultimately, however, I hope to demonstrate that the road to discovery and innovation can be constructed even through the unlikely path of blunders. As we shall see, the delicate threads of evolution interweave all the particular blunders that I have selected to explore in detail in this book. That is, these are serious blunders related to the theories of the evolution of life on Earth, the evolution of the Earth itself, and the evolution of our universe as a whole. Blunders of evolution and evolution of blunders. One of the definitions of the word evolution in the Oxford English Dictionary reads, "The development or growth according to its inherent tendencies of anything that may be compared to a living organism. Also, the rise or origination of anything by natural development, as distinguished from its production by a specific act." This was not the original meaning of the word. In Latin, evolutio referred to the unrolling and reading of a book that existed in the form of a scroll. Even when the word started to gain